All right, welcome. If you're a consultant, a coach, or a systems architect, you already know that getting new clients is the absolute lifeblood of your business. Today, we're going to dive into a B2B playbook that is so powerful it can completely change how you scale. We're talking about moving from that one-by-one grind to a model with some serious leverage. Let's get into it.
So does this look familiar? You know, that constant, endless hunt for the next client? The endless pitching, that feeling like you're just stuck on a treadmill, running as fast as you can just to keep your business where it is, let alone actually grow it. It's a tough spot to be in, and it's super common when you're the one who has to find every single person.
But what if I told you there's a much smarter way, a more strategic, way more scalable way to run things? A method that lets you tap into whole networks of clients all at once, so you're not starting from square one every single time.
Yeah, this direct approach, it is just exhausting. I mean, think about it. For every single new client, you have to do the entire process all over again, from making them aware you exist all the way to closing the deal. This puts a natural ceiling on your growth. It just sucks the energy out of you, and it makes scaling feel, well, pretty much impossible. There's only so many hours in the day, right? So, here it is. This is the big idea, the fundamental shift in how you see things. The whole strategy is to stop chasing individual people, individual households, and start aiming for a totally different target, what we call the trusted intermediary. And trust me, this is a real game changer.
So what in the world is a trusted intermediary? Well, it's pretty simple. It's a professional who already has the trust and the attention of a big group of clients. We're talking 50 or more families. Just think about the power of that for a second. They've already done all the heavy lifting, building relationships and earning that credibility, and you get to leverage it. This quote from Nate Scott just nails it. The goal isn't to find random clients scattered all over the place. The goal is to find the people who already serve those clients. That, right there, is the definition of leverage. Okay, so let's get down to brass tacks. Who are these high-leverage partners? Let's walk through a playbook of strategic alliances that you could literally start building today. Let's kick things off with a real classic example: financial advisors and wealth managers. I mean, by definition, these are professionals who are deeply, deeply invested in the long-term financial health of their clients. And this slide just lays out the perfect win-win situation. On the left, you see their pain. Advisors get so frustrated when their client spending is disorganized because it directly shrinks the amount of money they have to manage. But when you come in and solve that pain, look at the gain on the right. You give them strong household systems, which means more money to invest, their assets under management go up, their clients see better results, and they end up looking like a hero. It's a beautiful partnership. Okay, next up, let's see how this exact same idea works with a totally different kind of partner: business coaches. These folks work with entrepreneurs, and we all know that group is famous for high stress and a constant risk of burnout. The pain point here is pretty simple. It's chaos. When an entrepreneur's home life is a total mess, their business is going to feel it. They mix up personal and business money, they're stressed out all the time, and they are on a fast track to burning out. So, by giving them systems for their home life, you stabilize the founder. And a stable founder, they make better decisions, which means a healthier, more successful business. For a business coach, that is a massive value add that makes their coaching more effective. Now, just to show you how wide-ranging this idea is, let's look at a community-based example: church leadership. Now, I know this might not be the first one you'd think of, but the alignment here is incredibly powerful. We all know that financial stress is one of the biggest causes of conflict in families, and pastors and church leaders are on the front lines of that fallout constantly. They teach principles like stewardship, but a lot of their members just don't have the practical how-to. You provide that missing structure. And what's the result? You get stronger families, less of a counseling burden on the leadership, and, frankly, a community that's in a better financial position to be generous. You become the tool that helps them put their core principles into actual practice. See? There's a common thread that runs through all of these examples. This strategy isn't really about selling your service. It's about positioning what you do as the solution to their biggest problems. So let's break down exactly what that framework looks like. This is absolutely crucial. You have to stop thinking about what you do as just another coaching package or a consulting gig. You have to reframe it. What you provide is a stability infrastructure layer. You are the solid foundation that makes everything your partner does with their own clients that much more powerful and effective. And what does this stability layer actually do for your partner? Well, it helps them keep their clients longer because those clients are happier and they're getting way better results. It drives better financial behavior. It lowers stress at home. And at the end of the day, it increases the lifetime value of that client for them. This is the stuff that makes them want to work with you. So how do you find these perfect partners? Well, this little checklist breaks it down into 4 simple steps. Number 1, do they already have trust with their clients? 2, do they have a network of 50 or more of them? 3, are they feeling the pain when their clients are unstable? And finally, 4, do they directly benefit when those clients get more disciplined? If you can check all 4 of those boxes, you've just found a golden opportunity.
And that brings us to the final and honestly, the most important question of all. Just take a second and think about it right now. Based on everything we just talked about, who are the financial advisors, the business coaches, the community leaders that are already in your professional circle? The key to scaling your business isn't necessarily out there in the cold market. It might just be one strategic conversation away.